Hey y'all, welcome to our Harlem recap. Child. It's only 6 episodes this season. I think Karina tried to tell us, somebody tried to tell us last week it was only going to be 6 episodes. But
hmm
we are recapping episodes 3 and 4. If you just so happen to look and see that 5 and 6 are up, no spoilers. We're not doing no spoilers because we have not watched it because we don't want to spoil it for y'all and we don't want to get confused. But let me welcome back my girls to this recap. Let's start off with the one and only, because there's only one, Erica Savage, founder of the Reframe Brain podcast, the Oneness Community. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, sis. What's going on, everybody? Let's get into this recap.
Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Kathy. Hey, S. Murphy. All right, we have Ashley, which is autographed by Ash. Hit her up for your notary needs. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Reese. Hey, ladies. Oh, hey, Mom. I see you in the chat.
Yes,
That's
our
our mom,
mom.
y'all.
Hey, forensic accounting. They said they ran all the way from RMU. Yes, honey, I had to hop off because Roland, he be going live. He be going over. I'm like, I got shit to do tonight. Okay, we have our resident nurse and
Oh yeah, that's
expert.
me.
Yes, that would be she. She is her. Season. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi everybody. Hi ladies.
Hey, Tinies. Okay, so we got the gang back together again. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. So, episode 3.
Mm.
Did we get the time jump in episode 3? No.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
hmm
No, or was episode
Yeah.
4?
No,
No, because
episode four.
episode
Episode
We
4 is
did
when
jump
they
into
jumped.
we did jump in three because we saw a big belly in episode 3.
No, so it was episode 4. So
Oh,
episode 3 picks up where Camille finds out
she
that
needs some money. She needs some
that
money.
she get her insurance is canceled.
Yeah.
She needs some money, and she finds out that Ian is doing family planning. I don't know if Ian said that they have embryos, but he did say that they have some family planning going on. And she did cuss his ass out, but I felt like she took it way, way easier on him. Who thinks that she should have been way more unhinged?
You know,
Everybody's
I
on
don't like
the
to. I don't like to promote violence at all. I think you should all keep your hands to yourself in real life. But on TV, she should have slapped the shit out of him.
for
Because
sure.
what?
For
How
sure.
dare you? Like you and not even because he lied. Like it'd be different if he an omission of knowledge, right, or facts is still a lie. So it's not the fact that he just lied; it's the lack of accountability, and you trying to gaslight me like it's not some pertinent information that I need
Right.
in order to make my decision. Like I hate that you really robbed me of making a fully knowledgeable decision. How dare
Right.
you? So yeah,
Right.
she should have hit him on TV.
Erica, I think you seem to agree too.
Girl, 1000% all the way. I was so frustrated with that conversation because I was like, this is going to come down to a real dumb kind of moving
Mhm.
forward. And that's
Mm,
exactly what we saw. It pains me that these two people procreated. Um, but
Yes,
this
like
is
good
where we
way.
are in this
Yeah.
episode of Harlem.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Season, did Ian get off too easy?
Well, I told you guys in the last recap. He's just stupid, and
Mhm.
I saw no malice behind him not telling this girl. He's just dumb. So
To be
for
fair,
me,
yeah,
I thought, well, both of them stupid, and this is kind of
yeah,
an appropriate, very Sex in
Mhm.
the City ish scene for me. I really wasn't like, girl, you should have beat his ass. I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Next, like, okay, so it's out in the open. Thank you.
yeah,
We didn't have to find out in this really dramatic fashion,
Mhm.
but I felt it was appropriate for the show. I
yeah.
wasn't
Mhm.
expecting more.
Give
It
me a
was just
little
really giving
more.
dumb meat rocks. Just again.
Yeah.
Why? Like I'm like, okay, these
Yeah.
two, why are they
Yeah.
not together? Because this is perfect.
Yeah,
What is going
they
on?
two dumb peas in the pie for sure.
They
Oh,
dumb.
fuck
I was like,
yeah.
okay, this
Yeah.
is stupid.
Damn.
She needs
Well,
money. Like, girl, you need money. It don't matter if this man trying to have a baby with somebody else. Like, clearly,
I need some money.
and then clearly, homegirl dumb too because she's still around.
Who the
Yeah.
the girlfriend?
She's still there. Everybody's stupid. Everybody's
We didn't see the girlfriend in the past 2 episodes, but she's still hanging on, Shell. Now,
hanging on.
Yeah.
She got Ian by her daddy bedside while he's stroking out. Like,
That's
everybody's
right.
stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody's dumb.
well, I will say, to be fair, Ian did not seem like he had any malice, like you said, Season. I thought he was manipulative and fucked up, but maybe he is just a dumb jock. And I don't know if that makes it better to just be that stupid, like you said, Erica. 2 stupid people. Well, I don't think Camille is dumb. She's not unintelligent.
Oh, she's dumb.
No, she's not unintelligent. I just think that Camille is not street smart. I don't think she has. I don't know. She doesn't have survival skills and she doesn't have street smart. I don't know how she's an anthropologist.
That's dumb for me. She's going out sad.
You think
Real
she's
How
going
do you not
Yeah.
know?
Real sad.
How you not know your insurance is done?
Laughing. Sad.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Ma'am,
That was-
that surprise was just way too much to me. Ma'am, you resigned. You did not accept tenure from Columbia University.
Yeah.
That means that they are not inclined to support you because you are no longer in their employ.
Right.
But I also don't believe that people have to be street savvy in order to be smart. There are just some things that you should know. You should know before you cross the street to look both ways, or to at least have your eyes look to make sure that there's not oncoming traffic. She literally is dumb meat rocks. I love the fact that she's a professor, but she left a professorship to be a freelance writer where she was already broke. It's
the math ain't
when you already broke.
Yeah,
baby,
that was
Nobody's
dumb.
really meeting
baby.
anywhere. They just keep going. They just keep passing each other. I'm like, what's going on?
This is how you know this shit is fictional, because the bitch should have went crawling back to her job. Because first of all, Whoopi, she wanted
your
her.
homegirl now. Whoopi, your homegirl now, right?
Yeah, Whoopi
Why
would have
you ain't
been.
asked her
Whoopi
anything?
got some sense.
Whoopi would have been like, okay, I'll take your pregnant ass back. Like, sure, we wanted you anyway. Cool. She just resigned. Like, it wasn't like I'm pregnant. I resigned. Like two days. So she should have went crawling back to her like a nap. That would have been a more effective conversation, as opposed to calling trying to get this white lady to give you some money for your book, and you ain't wrote but 2-3 chapters, Erica.
And you are pregnant, ma'am.
Yeah.
No
when you
survival
heard
skills.
$1,600 for a test, you should have been at Whoopi's brownstone ASAP.
Period.
That children is gonna be way more than that. So if you hearing $1,600 for a test, the children is gonna be much more than that. Go get your job, girl. You're done with the Sex in the City life. You got a children now.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you really think this man's girl is gonna let you run through his pockets? You think that's about to happen?
Well, what choice does she have? She desperate as fuck. The bitch got IVF embryos implanted or inseminated 2 weeks. Okay, so
she already moved. She moved into the man's house.
She moved in the nigga
She
house.
didn't care that he was engaged 6
She
months
didn't give
ago.
a fuck. She like,
his
look,
money.
bitch, I'm
Y'all
desperate.
cannot tell me. Is Ian a millionaire? What does
She
Ian
don't
do?
care.
But you don't have to be a millionaire to have a desperate
Ian
ass
Cook.
bitch.
She don't
Ian
care that
Cook.
his
No.
girlfriend keep showing up at the front door.
Okay. Y'all really
What's
talking
going
to
on?
me like I'm on some pick me shit. This is what I'm saying.
Tell me what I'm missing here.
This is what I'm saying. Y'all didn't even let me finish before y'all. And chat, did y'all see that?
We just jumped.
It's a mess.
Like
The
six
refund, it's a
portions.
mess. It's a mess.
Cause you
What
said,
I'm
you
saying
said
is-
the girlfriend ain't gonna. What the girlfriend ain't gonna do? What the girlfriend ain't gonna do?
The girlfriend dumb. She just happy
happy to be here.
Yo, stop the live. Listen.
She
We
happy
need
to
to have a
have
conversation outside this.
light skin baby. She like, yeah, let's do this.
She like, look, I done hooked me up with a light skin. I'm light skin.
You got a brownstone. We good.
We
We
need more background on her. I need to know.
Where did this dumb bitch come from?
Let me live,
from
y'all.
his childhood. From his childhood.
Did I tell y'all she the biggest dummy?
She is the biggest dummy. She's even bigger than Camille.
It's
But okay,
that lady
let's
showed up on your
say-
doorstep twice, and you ain't checking nobody.
Now
Okay.
she's pregnant.
Not just any bitch showing up on the doorstep, but the bitch that wrecked his whole ass engagement while the flowers is at the altar.
Oh my God.
And
First
the bitch
of
got
all-
her wedding dress upstairs. And
Yeah.
the
Daddy
wedding
done had a stroke. You down at the hospital. Your man's supposed to be at Lamar's class.
that's
It's a lot.
crazy.
She's stupid. She gets the donkey of the day. She's the biggest dummy on the show.
Yeah, she's terrible.
She's
Now, if you want to see a
terrible.
pick me, her picture will be right there.
She
Will
really
accept
wants this
anything.
man in this brownstone.
That's why I'm glad they ain't giving her no
Just leave
line
her
to
out.
say. She's just high and
Why do y'all
dinner's
hate
ready.
this girl this much?
It's not that we hate her, but we want to see better. I want to see better. Camille is going outside.
Camille
She's going
is
outside. Tyler is just, or what's his name? Ian. He's dumb and he's just having his way. He can show up at Camille's house, pop off, who this nigga. You have
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But yeah,
it's a lot going on.
Okay. This is what I was trying to say, y'all.
okay, let's let Ashley go. Let's let her cook. Let her cook. As the kids say.
I'm not saying that she's gonna stop him, like she's gonna be the one, and she's gonna talk shit. And how much money does this man, almost this man, have where he's able to take care of all these kids he about to have? Like, what does he do to where he got that much money where he's making all these babies around town? So,
apparently, his business didn't get hit by the pandemic. He survived the pandemic. His restaurant is. Maybe it's Michelin star rated or something, girl. I don't know.
Clearly,
maybe she got money. She's a pastry chef. Didn't he say that she was a pastry chef?
Well, clearly he didn't lose no money on canceling that wedding the night before.
The girl paid. Mirror paid for it.
Oh, okay.
It's a lie. He was just like, "Oh, let me Venmo you $1,600." What?
Well, that ain't a lot of money. Like, if you get knocked up by a motherfucker, he should at least have $1,600 handy.
Well, you should have been asking for $400.
Well, she should have been asking for at least 5 G's. Like, I'm not showing up asking for. Yeah, like what the fuck is $1,600 gonna do? That's one bill. Like, I need a retainer. She should have gamed this out a lot more. Like,
that's
I'm not gonna.
Saying. Like,
Dumb meat rocks.
Dumb meat rocks. Like Camille's hustling backwards at this point.
And because to me, I'm sorry, but how old is she? Because I told you, I got you. I'll Venmo you right now. No, we need a payment plan. We need a retainer. We need all that. Roxanne says his aunt paid for it, right? What she paid for? What the aunt paid for?
What's the auntie's name? Reese.
Wait, what was the auntie's name? Tanya. What was it? What was the auntie's name?
What was her name?
Tammy.
Oh, what's her name?
Tammy. I like Tammy. One of my homegirls' name is Tammy. I like Tammy, but not Aunt Tammy. I don't like Aunt Tammy. Okay. So anyway, we've established that Portia has no motherfucking say. She has no clout. She's just happy to be here.
She's
happy to have a man.
Very happy.
Yeah. It's crazy to be Tammy right now. Very crazy.
Dang.
Cause I'm sorry, 2 months in, I don't care childhood, this, that, and the other, what the fuck. Bitch pop up on your doorstep pregnant and we only been dating for 2 months. Cut it.
And then she's popping up. And she's like, oh, your pregnant girlfriend's here, ex-girlfriend here, taste this pastry.
Why am I walking back inside the house? Why am I not standing out here with him?
That's true too, y'all.
It would have been a rumble right there on the doorstep. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
What's
you don't have to tell me later what she said because I'm gonna hear what she said.
All right, bitch, be picking out the window. I want to see her in the window, like
something.
Now y'all talking about somebody standing in the conversation would be standing right there.
Yeah. Tiny says I'm out.
I'm out too. As soon as the dude tell me he got a baby on the way, I'm like, all right, well, send me the baby shower invite. It's nice.
Yeah.
And not just any baby, but a baby with a bitch who wrecked your whole ass engagement wedding. Everybody flew in at the hotel night before. I'm not going up against the Thanos of home
not
wreckers.
Thanos.
I'm not doing the Thanos of home
Yes.
wreckers. I'm just like, you know what?
Fact,
We good.
the reason why y'all broke up was because she didn't know if she wanted any babies. Now she's
There's also
pregnant
that.
with your baby. Come on.
He didn't give a fuck. He like, well, that doesn't change anything. I have a girlfriend. That's so unrealistic. That is so
It's
unrealistic.
so unrealistic.
Okay, but anyway, okay. So we talked enough about episode 3, Camille and Ian, stupid ass. But I will say, I thought that the whole little dinner they had together and just I don't even want to say anything else about that. Okay, so what else happened in this episode? So we had Angie and her fiance I think they did the venue shopping this episode, right? Was that episode 3 or episode 4? Either way, let's just talk about them. Okay, so Angie and Mike, right? It's Mike with the
bang.
With the bang.
And I do not like his hair. Oh my god!
I like this more last season. This season is not giving the same, but yeah,
it's giving hater. It's
our
giving
commentary because they definitely tamed it.
It's too, but I feel like I like the little curl. I like this, but it's not there anymore. So anyway, okay, so whatever happened over the 2 episodes, Angie and Mike go venue shopping. They go to this fabulous thing. I know it's famous because I've recognized the name. And Angie loves it. She charges his Amex honey, and he kind of had an issue with it. But I feel like I'm glad that he revealed what his issue was, which is the fact that he's, I guess, estranged from his family, or he's just not close to his family. He just thought that a big wedding.
He just sound Jamaican. He sound like he's Jamaican, and his parents don't like this new bitch, and now they ain't coming to the wedding. I mean, that's what.
Wait a minute. How do we know if Mike is Jamaican? I don't recall his lineage.
That's what it sounded like to me, through and through. Both episodes, I was like, okay, so he's just Jamaican, and they don't like his black ass ghetto wife.
Is anybody in the chat Jamaican? What's up?
Yeah, let us know.
That's like, okay, disclaimer before every live. If you are Jamaican, please do not move forward. You will be offended.
Yeah, okay, so you got a small family. They don't want to show them why you married this ghetto black bitch. I get it.
Not speaking from experience or anything.
I mean, ask me how I know, but yeah. I was like,
chat, y'all don't ask her, chat. Don't ask.
Yeah,
don't ask her how she
how emotionally stunted do you have to be to do all this venue shopping for months, apparently, and you finally confess, like, oh, my fucking family isn't going to show up.
Well, I think he could have just said that from the jump. He could have just said,
dumb.
Yeah, like you thought you were gonna like. See, this is what I've coined this term, at least in my life. I don't know if it's a term that people use, but I call it passive resistance. It's when a person doesn't want to say no because they don't want you to burst your bubble. They don't want to be the bad guy, whatever situation may be, but they just put up roadblocks, or they just don't get on board exactly with what the situation is. And that's what I feel like he was. I feel like he was passively resistant, saying little comments, kind of hoping that she would just kind of change what she's dreamed about her whole life, when he really just should have communicated. So I feel like he should have just said very clearly from the jump. And to her credit, Angie is not a narcissist. She definitely took his feelings into account, and she was willing to compromise. And I love that for her.
Yeah, because he was just like, oh, well, you never asked. Red flag.
Don't do that Deborah ass shit. Don't do that.
Yeah, like,
well, first of all, that's not her responsibility. She doesn't. Yeah, she has her own behind the white, her own hands to wash. Yeah, that was her responsibility to ask.
Because when a man says, "Oh,
I think a little differently, y'all."
Oh, what do you think?
Yes, I do believe he should have opened his mouth and said something. That is the healthy way to go about communicating with your partner. Are they healthy though? Because he did. Yes, He absolutely, in the right world, he should have said something. At the same time, he did keep saying, "I don't want a big venue," and he may not have said his why, but he
That is
said very
true.
clearly, "I don't want a venue." That was the opportunity for her to communicate and say, "Well, why?" And then we
That
can
is
talk
true.
about
I
it.
guess she could have said
Sometimes
that.
No.
people just aren't open with their feelings to the point where they're going to talk about their whatever deep rooted trauma they have with their family. They may not go into that, and it may take your spouse to just kind of ask. Not every situation,
But see,
but for this
that's
one,
why I take issue with that, because it's not her job to pull that out of him. It's
Hmm.
his job to say, okay, he did communicate his discomfort or his um him not wanting that venue. You know, I am not comfortable with a big venue, and then this is why. Like, complete the sentence, like make it a paragraph. Don't
Yeah.
like give the who, how, when, why, and where. Share that, because they're going to be coming up on many other challenging conversations and things that they may not agree on or have to compromise on, that will require him fully communicating the why, even if it's difficult to communicate.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think if she
I
wanted
hear
to know,
you.
she would have asked
Well, the
because he
thing
said, "I
is,
don't." He said, "I don't want it.
the thing
I don't want a
is,
big venue."
I don't
Mm.
remember if it was episode 1 or 2, but they were talking about venues, and he was
Hmm.
like, "Well, I don't want a big wedding. I think He said, "I think weddings should be intimate."
Yeah.
That's what he said. And she was like,
Mhm.
"Well, I have a big family. I got cousins. I got to fit all my bridesmaids." Da 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 da. So he gave a reason why he wanted a small wedding. He thinks weddings should be intimate. And she's like,
Mm.
"Well, I want my wedding to include my friends and family." That is more than enough room and opportunity for you to share your feelings and
Okay.
say, "Well, you know
Mhm.
what? Yeah, you have a big family, but I don't. I don't
That
even
is
Yeah.
know if my
true. That would have been the
family show
Okay.
time to
up."
say
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Absolutely. She
Yeah.
should not have charged that 50,000 on that car, though.
No,
That
that
was
was crazy.
unhinged.
That was
That was
crazy.
unhinged.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
crazy.
We can't agree on that, but I won't give
I'm
it
not
any
justifying
passes.
that.
Like, what? Your family won't show up? Okay, so my dream's down the drain because your family sucks. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I'd be like,
I
bitch, we're
mean,
gonna have a
at
fucking
the end of the day,
circular
it's
speeding
always
chart
team
and
fuck
boom.
yo.
It's
It's
always in
always
my
team
what
fuck
that
your
got to do with
family.
me? My family loves me. Sorry. Don't you want to meet your new family? Meet them at the wedding.
Well, okay, let's see. Collective has some interesting things. Collective says this is where we pick partners who help us pull things out we can't on our own. Throat chakra was shut. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
I am so immature. I can't see nothing about the throat being shut and not giggle.
Very, very, very dirty minds of you.
Well, I will say this collective. You know, women catch a lot of slack for our throat chakra being open. And if men focus less on our throat chakra being open, saying how we feel, and putting our feelings out there, and having our third eye open and discussing things, our traumas, they need to take notes. They just need to take notes. Like, you know, and can we pull things out of our partner? Absolutely. You know, I am in a situation where I'm being told, "Hey, you're here to heal your partner." Well, I don't want that fucking responsibility. So open your mouth, you know, and I'm not at this point, I'm kind of lost on their age group. I'm assuming it's like mid-30s.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely older
like,
than that
yeah.
for sure.
He's older than that. So it's
Yeah.
like, sir,
Yes.
just talk.
But I think that, you know, he aims to please. He aims to please her. And
Mhm.
I think maybe he just thought he can kind of like gently guide her away from it.
Yeah.
And that was very naive on his part. But ultimately, they did come to a resolution because he finally opened up his fucking mouth and expressed himself. Now, where I take issue with him is I did not like the way that he denigrated her girls' trip.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
His throat
So we talking
chakra
about
was
episode
fully
4?
open.
Was it episode 4? Okay, whichever
Uh-huh.
one it was. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
I wanted to punch him in the face because how dare you shit on her dream like that?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. So his
And okay,
communication
really
was
quick to go
intact.
back to like the whole family thing and the wedding, real quick. I'm just really questioning how did y'all get this far to where y'all are shopping for venues and you haven't talked about family? Like,
Right,
how do
right,
you
right,
not
right.
know that he's not close to his family at this point? But yes, that's done. Now we getting into this, and he's really, I don't know. He is low-key giving me some red flags from like him being really trying to control with the venue to now him really being very overly opinionated. And you know how we feel about men and they fucking opinions. Him being overly opinionated about this show. He's not in the industry. He don't know shit about theater. You know, you don't know anything about all this. You're really projecting your whatever insecurities about your professionalism and how you want to, project yourself into the world. You're putting that on her, and it's like she killing it. When,
I thought she did a
when
great
she
job.
did that move, yes, I thought she did a fantastic. I want to go see the play.
I wouldn't
I want to
mind
see the
saying
play.
girl strip drugs on my booty. A
Yeah.
Tiny says drugs on my butt as a song is nasty work. Well, he comes off as a
Ew.
bit controlling to me. Erica,
Mhm.
what was your take on it?
No, I'm glad that you brought that up because I was thinking about that in terms of here we are talking about communication and partnership, and he felt fully confident in sharing how he viewed and how he thought that other people would perceive what her lifelong dream has been, which is to
Mm-hmm.
perform on Broadway.
I love it.
So it is giving what Season was talking about, that whole level of emotionally immaturity, being very stunted in one area, but very free in
Mm,
another area of your communication. And it
mm.
all just goes, it speaks to his level of maturity. So, and, that same bravado that he had in talking about the politics of the way that she was going to be perceived and having
Right.
the audacity to do what she did, he needs to apply that
Mhm.
to his hair choices and then also
Oh,
to the way that he
golly.
communicates. Let's do that.
Erica, no, you will not go past that. You had us thinking you was being serious, and here you come.
No, I mean there
Very
it is.
serious. Very serious,
Period. There it is. It's
sir.
right there. She just said it.
Very serious.
Michelle
Yeah.
says he is showing that he's more conservative than traditional. Gwendolyn says unhinged. I don't know if he was talking about the drugs in my booty or his opinion. But here's my thing. Here's my thing. I don't think that he was controlling.
Oh,
No, I'm going to tell you why. He didn't give her an ultimatum. He gave his opinion.
Okay.
He gave
Okay.
her solutions in the sense of if it's money you want, bull, here's the black card. And
Yeah.
so it wasn't supportive, but I don't think it was controlling because he just gave his opinion. And I think that as the strong black woman that Angie is and that we've come to know her to be, that she has not lost herself in this relationship and in the way that others view her. I thought that
Mhm.
as a character arc and as a plot choice, it was very consistent with what we've grown to love about her. She is the
Mhm.
character that is not about the woke checklist and oh, we can't show black women, we have to have respectability politics, and oh, if we show a black woman doing these things, then that's gonna
Yeah.
no. She's her own free black woman, and if she
Mhm.
wants to talk about drugs and her booty, and it's a fucking joke, it's a comedic play. She owned it
Mhm.
and she embraced it, and I feel like that's such a powerful message. And he was forced to, and I don't say forced in the sense of like with arms twisted, but she stood on business. She stood firm
Hmm.
on himself, and he had no choice but to
okay.
respect it. And I feel like he did.
He did. I was happy that he did not talk back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but
You don't agree, Season?
no. He
What?
is controlling because what he did was plant a seed. It's not like she immediately was like, look, motherfucker, you tripping. Drugs in the Booty is a good song. I'm going to go out here and kill it and I'm going to show you. No. She second guessed herself. She was asking her friends, is this stupid? She even got on stage and was like,
Yeah.
oh, can we do something else? Just because he waved a black card in her face. Y'all, that is fucked up. That's fucked up.
But I
And
It
don't, is
is.
it really fucked up? Because I feel like, hey,
it
you should
is.
examine. No, but if you want, I think it's fair to examine the longer term versus immediate gratification. Like, yes, is this the biggest role that she had? Sure. But I think that he gave her a perspective. Granted, I don't, like I said, it wasn't supportive. It was rooted in respectability politics and being conservative, and it was a little demeaning.
So then
However,
we need to call it what it is. And at
I
the
don't think
I
it's
did. I
controlling.
called it all of those things. I don't think it's controlling, but I think that
it is
ultimately,
controlling because what he's doing is he's testing the waters. Now, I'm not saying this is gonna end up being a complete and utter train wreck, and he's gonna be whooping her ass by episode 6. But what I'm saying is, sir, you have nobody in your corner. Okay,
Come on.
you have nobody in your corner. Now you have this big, full of life, voluptuous woman, full of love and vigor and passion, and you're already trying to dim her light. Now, if you remember her backstory, she's already been a celebrity. So this is while this
Oh, I don't
is
remember that, but yeah,
she
okay.
used to be a famous pop star. She used to be a singer.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
she's already been famous. She's already had a record deal. She's already been, a singer. She's already been famous to an extent. This is on her climb back up. And for him to wait until right before opening night to be like, yeah, I don't think you should be doing this, and it's kind of beneath you. And here, you don't got to worry about this shit at all. Take my black card. That to me, that is messy.
It was definitely unhinged behavior.
It was unhinged
considering
behavior.
Yeah,
Frederick
no.
Douglass believes that
Come on, he's getting no
in order
passes
to
from me tonight.
climb, yeah, in order to climb, this is the way that you need to comport yourself. And exactly what Season said, you know who you're with. Like, what are you talking about comporting? Like, you're talking to somebody who lives and breathes performance. There's nothing to tame here except for that hair. So if you're looking at taming something, Fred, look in the mirror. If you're not going to be willing to accept the person that you were with fully as who they are, the way that she's accept you fully as who you are, then I mean there's some things to talk about and rethink. But to actually like plant those seeds of doubt at a time where she is about to deliver a performance that he knows has great meaning for her, she's communicated this. Yeah, that's unhinged.
Because the producer said if we get put in the top 5, this might very much so guarantee us for a Tony nomination.
Yeah.
It's not just bull. It's not just for jokes and shits and
I think
giggles.
he doesn't. I think that he doesn't want. I don't want to say respect her profession or respect what she's doing, but he thinks what he's doing and what he is more respectable than her.
Oh,
Right?
100%.
He
Yes,
thinks
for
he's
sure.
above her. He thinks he has all this wisdom to teach her, and
Yeah.
he sees her not necessarily as a train wreck, but still being put together, and he's helping put her back together, type of deal. I also think that I don't think they know each other.
Yeah,
This is just showing y'all rushing into this because if you really were listening to Angie, you would never have suggested that she don't do this show. That wouldn't have never come out your mouth if you really knew who she was and was paying attention to her. That's what I think it is. I don't know I don't think his intent was to be controlling. I think his intent was to be, I know more than you, so listen to me, and I don't think this should happen.
Yeah, he's testing the water.
I mean, I get it. I think that we all have different views on it. I don't think it's malicious. I feel like you should, if you feel that way, then state your piece. And then I'll think about it and I'll be like, fuck your opinion. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing me, but
Piece when he could have stated his piece when he first walked in that room and she was singing Drugs in My Booty Hole.
Well, I mean, come on.
That's the opportunity.
Drugs in My Booty is fucking crazy. It's
It's
not that he's irrational. She's not singing Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. She's singing fucking Drugs in My Booty. Like, that's nuts. Like, can we acknowledge that?
Nuts. But why does
entertaining.
he keep being able to miss these marks?
But I don't
bring up his feelings and opinions at the appropriate time. He
Mm.
walked in on her singing Drugs in the Booty Hole before she even started.
I mean, he clearly lacks emotional intelligence. We know that,
Well,
right?
I mean, listen, I don't think he volunteered his opinion until She kind of asked him for it. I think he gave his honest opinion. She considered it. She moved forward with what the fuck she wanted to do. And she revisited talking to him. And he was like, cool.
He
But
didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
no, but he didn't. But I mean, it would have been different if he was like, "Well, bitch, you gonna be a laughing stock for the rest of your life." Then I would be on his head. If he gave Mr. Energy color purple, I would be on his head. But he did not get that. He gave like, okay, well, yeah, fuck it, bitch, that's what you want to do. I will say, I feel like sometimes we have moments where we're not supportive because we don't necessarily agree with a particular course of action. Does that make you a bad person because you don't agree? No, because the receiving person still has to know who they are. If you don't know who you are, is that another person's fault that you don't know who you are? Or is that your fault? Like, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like she took it under advisement and she moved forward like the boss bitch that she is. So I'm not going to hold it against him because I feel like she moved forward and she owned it. And then she came back to him and was like, this is me. And he embraced it. And I feel like this is a person where I don't think that he looks down on her. I think he thought that shit was crazy, which I think we can all agree was crazy, but we just would be entertained by it. But I feel like he's outside of that, he's been supportive. And then, like I said, when she came back to him, he was still supportive. That don't count for nothing.
Timing was real wild. Let's just say that.
I'm with Erica.
I agree.
Okay. I'm not with it.
It was kind of like last minute. You're not telling me. I'm telling you that someone from she come from, like New York Times or like a theater critic, right? Big wig was coming to see the show. That's why they were doing it, and that's why they had the rehearsal, whatnot. You telling me the night before?
Yeah,
that's
right. And it's very
telling
who she had to go to remind her who she was, which was her friends. And even her friends was like, look, we haven't always thought everything you did was a good idea. Yep. But we're going to support you.
But we're excited for this. But they're also girls. I think girls like us are going to be more excited for Drugs in My Booty than a black man.
That's the audience. Obviously,
exactly. He's not her target audience. So that's what I'm saying. I think that she came to the realization, like, he's not my target audience anyway. It's not going to be a bunch of stuffy ass, highfalutin, big shot real estate agent. It's going to be Frederick black Douglas girls like me. Frederick It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be misters in the audience. It's gonna be black women. I'm doing the culture.
You can't even get it because his hair is too silky.
Bitch, I wish I had. Season has the most enviable bag. I'm kind of giving a little bit of it, but I'm giving all of these bundles. I'm giving all of these straps.
The hair's too silky.
And then Ash is just giving straight from the roof out. No, but I think this season he's giving.
Y'all are crazy. I'm not doing this.
He's not giving bang. He's giving height.
He's giving something.
He's giving something, but he's also giving black heart. Listen, I don't know. I would have that conversation. Black heart. I would have that conversation.
I mean, I'll take the black card, but you still.
I'm not giving the card.
In my booty.
Fuck no. Look, we can have a momentary disagreement. I'm gonna find who I am, bitch. I'm gonna go to my girls. I'm drinks on me. Type a bitch up. Go back. Do my drugs in my booty, and I'm gonna come back to you and be like, boom. I'm the drugs in the booty girl. Deal with it. You marrying her? Like that would be that. So I'm just saying, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm definitely keeping that card. I'm not giving that card back.
Yeah, that was unhinged. And she got a card back.
That
bitch,
was
no, get
that.
You
gonna have to pry that card out my hand.
Matter of fact, if I'm Angie friend, I'm like, whoa. All the motherfucking times you went out to happy hour, bitch, and I paid, you better get that black card.
You better get that card. You got at least a year of buying my food.
At least a year. And I'm getting the motherfucking spicy margarita with the añejo. Okay.
It's unhinged behavior.
And tahini. Pull that shit from the back.
What did Denzel Washington say? I'm leaving here with something.
Everybody, who would have gave the card back?
Okay, speaking of leaving here with something, I'm trying to leave here with Kofi.
Where you can have him? He's terrible.
Sad. We all talking about episode 3, Kofi. We ain't talking about episode 4, Kofi, just yet.
Okay, so episode 3, Kofi, is a romantic. Episode 3, Seth, is a romantic. Episode 3, Seth has so Quinn has this whole thing with B Simone, I don't remember her character, with the chick who left Seth hanging, and then she go to Instagram, put Quinn on
arguing on TikTok motherfucking live. You ratchet bitch.
Fuck that black woman solidarity, bitch. You didn't do the motherfucking job. I got it.
What is TikTok arguing with
she a ratchet fucking bitch. When I
saw ratchet
black women, and you're supposed to be black women, and then girl, shut the fuck up. You forgot this man's outfit. Okay,
he lost his own luggage. I'm with her.
I don't believe. No, I think that she's at fault.
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe. I may not have ever had a fucking stylist, but I watch enough TV to know that stylists keep the clothes. Okay, you don't have to go. So why the fuck you? And
but why wasn't she answering her phone? Wasn't she not answering her phone?
Why wasn't she answering her phone? So yes, Quinn swooped in and got your motherfucking client, and she fucking that fine ass man. So girl,
I think, but you know what? Okay, how you a professional, but you putting this man business on blast. First of all, I don't believe this because Seth, you should have had bitch on the NDA. Okay, there's no reason why your stylist know anything can go on Instagram talking about you got a whole harem of chicks. So that was crazy. That was nuts.
Yeah.
And then Quinn, I don't care. Like, they talked her into being a bigger person. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. I would have been.
Yeah, did you see one of the replies? It was like, "We go high." I was like, "Y'all."
No, Donald Trump is president. Ain't no more going high, bitch.
Ain't no going to hell. Hey, let this be y'all motherfucking warning right now. It ain't no more going high, y'all.
No more.
At all. No.
I'll tell you what.
Forever.
The best I can give you is ignoring you, because if we going back and forth, I'm going to hell. I ignore people. I've grown, because I tell you one thing. I used to be at war all day, every day. I would say 1,000 fuck you, go to hell bitches all day. 2019, I was unhinged. I was like, you not getting the last word. I got something for your ass every time. Now I've grown. It's growth. So 99.99% of the times, I'm just gonna block. I'm not going down. I'm not gonna give you nothing. But if I'm going to interact with you, I'm ripping your head off. So I don't believe in the whole, let's talk this out, let's be peaceful. Nah.
Yeah, that was whack.
Yeah,
that live was whack. I was like, what? Y'all,
I think it was whack because it was so unrealistic. Like,
but it was realistic for Quinn.
Whack. Quinn's or B Simone?
I think B Simone's was stupid as fuck. I think Quinn's was like, I can see the PR stunt behind it, but what the response she got from it didn't seem realistic. Yeah. Like, ain't no light skinned bitch getting on here talking about I'm sorry.
They be hard on the light skin.
Dang, why her light skin got me with it? Light skin girls can't be for the culture.
They're not doing it. They're not getting on these lives, apologizing.
Yeah, in solidarity.
What's her name? Danny Lay? When she had that colorist that song.
Well, first of all, she's not black. Danny Lay is not black.
Okay.
And now they was talking about. Now they talking about she got a chocolate baby and she humble. She got a chocolate little girl.
Okay.
What?
I'm about to go into Danny. Yeah, because she got a baby by the baby, and he chocolate, so I knew that baby was coming out with some skin on. Okay?
Ain't no yellow bone over there.
What she say? Yellow bone is what he want, or some shit. Red bone. Was it red bone or yellow bone? It wasn't even yellow. Was it light skin, or was she? What was she saying?
She said he want a yellow bone.
Yellow bone, yeah.
Now she got a chocolate baby girl.
I did not have brought her up. I say that to say the way they dragged her ass, I do believe they would have dragged Quinn as well. Like,
no, because Quinn is no Danny Lee. Quinn did not say Bitch, you just mad because I'm light skinned and he want me and one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Danny Lee, didn't she do a hit and run? Allegedly, reportedly, she had all.
What?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Was drunk driving and hit something. And left the scene.
What?
Yeah.
Did she go to jail?
I don't know what all happened. But
Okay.
see,
Oh, wow.
Danny Lee,
Shut up,
she fucked up because she got on that light skin shit. She got on that yellow bone shit. She not even black. She tried to claim a slither of black to justify it. And then what was anyway, we all off topic. But moral of the story is I think it was on brand for Quinn, but I'm just saying for Reese Colbert, you come for me, bitch. If I respond to you, I'm ripping your head off. Because the black woman solidarity went out the window when you came for me. See, if you wouldn't have came for me, then we would have had solidarity. If you would have came to me privately,
you can't get my number from somebody. If everybody
on that live, she definitely should have left there with something. And I think that would have been like, you know, Quinn like being in her bag. Like, this is my career. This is who I am. This is what I do.
Yes.
Like I'm coming for the largest organ, which is your skin. And I think to me that would have kind of communicated like a little bit more realistically than the way that she actually did that live. That's why I say it was whack. Like, it was 100% whack.
Reese, you there?
Yes, the fuck. I done had my motherfucking shit going for the past 3 hours, and this shit crashed the fuck out. Wait, S. Murphy says I thought we were gonna get a battle of the Bob. You know what? We started talking about light skin, and the light skin council came in for our asses. Y'all gonna lay off the light skin. Look, it wasn't me. I wasn't talking about the light skins. That was
Why are you crying, Ashley? Ashley has real tears.
I don't know if y'all saw the picture that Reese was frozen. Oh, she went black.
I don't know what it looked like, but don't screenshot that shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, but okay. Just a quick throwback. I'm sorry, but Queen Sugar recaps were so fucking hilarious in season coin light skin meeting of the minds. Remember that? That shit was so funny. And then we had to battle the bob. Remember when didn't we do the whole bob? Did we do the bob?
Yes.
Because Charlie had a crunchy bob, and then Parker had
Parker. Yeah. Oh, girl, she's from How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back on track.
Bob.
Okay, so Kofi, no, Seth. Episode 3, romantical. So he convinced.
They did the photo shoot and all of that.
They do a photo shoot for, was it Ebony or Essence? It was for
Essence. Photo shoot for Essence. Essence just posted.
Ebony.
I want to say
it was Ebony.
It was Ebony?
It was Ebony.
Maybe it was Ebony. Okay. It was one of them. But they just posted the photos from the photo shoot, and they look so good. I mean, the kids clearly don't look like this. They don't look like a full family.
Who just posted photos? Where?
It was on the Harlem. It was on the Harlem Instagram. No, I didn't see it on Ebony. I saw it on Harlem.
That photo shoot looked corny. I was like, get these kids out of here.
You said boo.
Oh, tomatoes.
I thought it was okay. To be fair, I thought it was a little strange because I'm like, well, we know, okay. So let's say this is real life, right? Real life, we know Seth they married to Quinn. Why the fuck you want to see a photo shoot and reenacting Black love? Go find an actual black ass family. Like, was LeBron and Savannah not available? Like, come on, like we want to see real black families. That's very weird, but I thought it was a cute little photo shoot. I didn't think the photos came out that great, to be honest with you. I thought that was just okay. But,
I was like, this is.
I mean, it was the fact when she came down the stairs and he was like, "Hi, wife," and she was like, "Hi, husband." I was like, "Oh, did they get married and like didn't tell anybody?" And this is like they're coming out, but it just didn't make sense to have kids all up in there. Like, what was the kids supposed to do?
It was weird. That was
weird. That definitely was weird.
That was a miss for me, and that was a miss. So they did a little photo shoot, whatever. Queen is feeling herself. Okay, so let's fast forward. Well, okay, no, wait. Before we get to episode 4, because we have a time jump. So we have episode 3. I don't remember a whole lot of Ty and the girl Ava. Or is it Eva or Ava? I don't remember a lot of them episodes.
Yeah,
Do you
they
remember?
just was dating and going on dates, right? Is that
So
the
no,
episode that she
episode
snapped
They had a
him?
disagreement, remember?
episode
They had a
3, she
disagreement.
was like,
They would
"What
spend
you
a lot of
mean
time
you ain't
together.
talked to your parents in 10 years?"
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
came
Okay.
out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she that
So,
found that she hadn't talked to him.
so episode 3, Ty and Ava start dating. Ty is still on the celibate, and they was fooling around or whatever. And Ava's like, I can wait, no big deal, whatever situation may be. They're going to date, and then it's revealed that Ty never came out to her parents. She just bounced on it, being dead, bounced on them, like Cowboy Carter, and left the fuck out of here and hasn't spoken to her family in 10 years. And so Ava is like, well, bitch, are you celibate, but you're not really dealing with your shit. Like, you are not confronting your real issues. This is this little band-aid on whatever the fuck you actually got going on because you're not talking to your parents. So, Ty, did she say that she went to talk to her family, or she said she booked a flight?
She was looking up tickets.
She was looking up
She
tickets.
never went.
She was just looking up tickets.
She was just looking up tickets because she was telling the girls like, "Oh, I really like her," and it was like, "Yeah, she had you looking up tickets to go talk to your family type stuff."
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
so Ty looks up tickets and she decides to break her celibacy with Ava, and that was it really for episode 3. Or do they go? It was episode 3 where they got into the argument. Or was episode 2?
They got into the argument.
That's 4.
Okay, episode 4. Okay.
Episode
Yeah,
3 ended with Ty looking up tickets.
Okay.
Episode 3 was when they were. Episode 4 was when they was in the bed, and she was like, "Come with me to the office," and then they get into it.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So now we've covered episode 3. We covered a little bit episode 4 as well, but we covered episode 3. So now episode 4, time jump. Episode 4 fast forwards 6 to 7 months because in episode 4,
She was 12
Camille
weeks.
is now 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She look good too, though.
Yeah, well, because you know,
I know.
really pregnant.
Yeah, so it jumped 5 months.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, they really, like, I cannot, like, be happier than I've ever been with how their makeup, their hair, their clothes, like her belly, it looked real, even though we know she's not pregnant, but like, it really, like, they're doing a fantastic job with these ladies. I didn't say bad wig not once.
No, the hair be on point. The hair and now.
Hair is on point. She looks so cute. That little white outfit she had on, that was so cute to me.
Well, it's very easy to look cute when you fake pregnant. When you real pregnant, you and all kind of shit. Okay, but anyway, but I love that they did the Insecure thing. They fast forwarded. They didn't just leave us.
Jesus.
They didn't leave us for Tyler Perry it'd be 6 seasons of 3 days. Okay, so we got to fast forward. Ian and Camille are in a good space. He's coming to her appointments and all that stuff, but he's also just like, I got to get back to my bitch, which we believe she's not pregnant, okay? Because I think that would be a point of conversation. So she's not pregnant, so they didn't implant the embryos, and then he had a whole nother ass family. So, she's going through her pregnancy, and she's starting to get lonely because, obviously, Ian is still with Portia.
Now that part didn't feel bad.
Huh. I know I did feel kind of bad for Camille because I'm like, she's lonely. She's knocked up by a man who has a girlfriend who ain't thinking about her ass. He's only thinking about the baby.
Like,
but she knew this.
She did.
Yeah.
She knew.
Yeah, she signed up.
It's dumb rocks. Like, you knew this. He told you, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna show up for my kid. He didn't say anything about you. So
that's true.
Oh my God.
I mean, you can
completely
know it,
avoidable.
but it's still gonna hurt even when you feel it though. Like we could definitely say yes. Camille knew what was gonna come because that ain't your man. He ain't about to be taking you out on dates. Like, he's made it very clear. Like, that. But when you are confronted with actually having to deal with after he's running off and off, like, I felt for her. I felt for her because it's sad. It really is. It's reality. But it's sad.
True.
It is.
That's true. See, I was like a pregnant princess. So it was all about me. It was about me, and it was all about how I felt and how I was doing, and I was catered to. And I never felt like I was just like a baby incubator. Like nobody cares about me. I only care about this baby that I'm carrying. Like I was loved and I was supported. And I did go through perinatal depression or whatever, but I was very much supported. And it was tough kind of having a baby during COVID because I had to go to my appointments with myself. Blah blah. But my moral of the fucking story is that I think it's sad if like you're not treated as a person who has feelings. You're just treated like the relevance that you have, like for instance, to your baby daddy is just that you're carrying his child, not that you're a person who has feelings. So I mean, I felt kind of bad for her because, like I said, I still feel like, granted, she knew that he had a girl, but I feel like, damn, like he just really was standing on business. Like, that's my girl. You can have this baby, but it's just my baby, and you can go the fuck on for all I care.
Yeah. It sucks.
Michelle says, do y'all really think he loves his girlfriend though, or is she convenient?
I think she's doing what pick-me's do, and she's providing a really good convenience for him, because the fact that Camille was able to pop up at his house multiple times, and she just went out there and acted like she was Susie Homemaker, didn't like really act like somebody that's involved for real. He love that shit. You're not adding no more stress. She over there being his piece, y'all. So
Kevin Samuels would be proud, huh?
Yes. I think he loves I think he loves the peace that she provides to his life. Yes.
Season, what do you think about the whole Camille's 8 months pregnant now?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't.
Nothing. Okay, so Camille expresses to her friends that she's lonely, and that, Ian is just darting off. And so she ends up kind of in a double date situation or double day hangout situation with Quinn and Seth. And then this other baseball player, I guess, despite him being a black, rich, successful baseball player, is in the market for an 8 months pregnant woman.
That's what I'm saying. Is this what are we even watching right now? Like,
is it real? Does this really be happening in the streets?
I mean, granted, like you guys said, Camille looks good, but
he does look amazing.
She don't look that good,
8 months, and then his response was, "I've dated women with kids before. This ain't just some kid. The kid is still bacon, dude."
We hear about it all the time. And when I was pregnant, I got hit on. I did get hit on while I was pregnant.
Oh, it wasn't because of the face card?
Always. But, like, hello, you don't see this? Men are weird, you guys.
But that shit, like, motherfuckers who will hit on a pregnant woman are weird. They are weird as fuck. They're not well, okay?
But my thing is, when we kind of see Seth's real side, it's like they're also.
You can see why he got a homeboy like that.
Yeah, they're all douchebags.
Yeah, so you don't think the guy was genuine? He was just like,
I don't think he was genuine. No, I think he was just there. I think he would have hit on whoever was there.
That's true.
I can see that.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. Like, what it.
Yeah.
You wingmen play the role.
Why did Mom say it's a fetish?
Because it is, Mom. It is. I've been told. Oh, pregnant.
Maybe he. Okay. I do think he enjoyed being around her. I have never heard that.
You've never heard that.
I have heard that, but
okay.
I cannot testify. I cannot testify today. I cannot confirm that at all. Okay, so.
Mom must know they was hitting on you when you was pregnant. Her mom, I know.
Mom has always been that girl, so I can believe that. I can believe that she was pregnant at what, 20, 22, and so like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
They was like, yeah, let me have that young tenderoni. But anyway, okay, so
I'll get you a babysitter.
But at the minute, like, I'm saying, like, you ain't got to marry a person. The person ain't got to be serious. Like, it's nice to have a little attention and whatever. She wasn't getting it.
Yeah, that's what I think it was.
Ian stood her up at Couples Lamaze, and they really made a big thing about it. Like, bitch, you are a single mother.
That was the crazy.
That was terrible.
I hated that.
Like, Really? Where in 2025 would you legit get put out of a couples class because your man didn't show up? That was so extremely, that was messed up.
Because first of all, why do I care if you by yourself? Like, I got my husband. So if you single, I'm gonna be like, girl, it's okay. You can just stay right here. Like, if you don't feel bad, why would I trip on this? So that was
Is
Was it- that was the
even
instructor.
still a thing? Let me look it up.
the Lamont structure probably didn't have a man her damn self fucking hating or a woman because we know
Because it's just like, you
2024,
already got your
2025.
check.
Yeah.
You already got the payment for it. Why you care if he here or not?
Yeah, like, or do you think other people in the class will be offended? Like, oh, I made the right decision and had a baby with a partner. Get this.
She was being a
out of here.
Karen. She was being a Karen. I didn't like that. I didn't like
You
that.
know what are you
Get this
doing?
single bitch out of here.
But Ian's a bitch because Ian should have texted her.
Yes.
If Portia's dad had a heart attack, which is obviously terrible, you are you the motherfucking heart cardiologist? Like,
Well,
are
you
you
don't even know this
operating on
man.
him? Like, you
don't
have
even know
time to
this
text.
guy.
You had plenty of time. Y'all was just sitting in the waiting room, waiting. You couldn't grab your phone. Oh, okay. They
Oh,
needed you back
Portia.
in surgery.
Wait, Ashley. Portia wouldn't let him text.
Yeah, didn't Portia know he had somewhere to be to see about his
Y'all
baby?
really, y'all
This
really
is
gonna do
dumb,
this to
guys.
me today, huh?
This is dumb.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I feel like Tiny says he was gonna be insensitive. He said my bad, but then when she's not messaging, when she's not answering, then he want to show up at her house, talk about who is this nigga. Go to hell, Ian.
Okay. That gave me you want to be with me. I want you back. That's what when Ian popped up at her house and she had old boy upstairs and he went all berserk and was like, "You're pregnant and you're not supposed to be doing this and da da da." Yeah, it made me feel like Ian really likes that she is a backup plan for him.
She's definitely a backup plan.
She's a backup plan.
But men are
That's why he
cock
was mad.
blockers. Cock blocking does
That's
not
what I'm
mean that
saying.
you have emotions or
He got
attachment.
tired of seeing Miss Portia crying about her daddy, so he's like, "Well, let me go see what Camille talking about. I've been ignoring her all day, so she's gonna be really receiving."
Why he annoyed that she cried over her
He's
daddy?
like, "Okay,
Did her
I'm tired of
daddy
this.
die?
Okay, he alive. Okay, cool. You crying? Let me go see what my baby mama talking about." Y'all,
Don,
there's just not a lot going on in that man's head. He's bouncing. He's just going to where he's going to get the most attention.
yeah,
If the baby is under 5, he's still fucking his baby mama, y'all. If the baby's under 5, you got it
well,
on Harlem.
at the end of the day, Camille got her little male attention, male affection. Ian could go back to Portia. Portia, don't make me call Portia.
That's all you will get from me today. Thank you.
Don't make me call Portia. Anyways, y'all don't know Real Housewives plan, or I just not doing
Yes.
it good. Okay, I'm not.
Erica, can you see us? You don't see how much we acting up. She can hear us.
No, Erica's watching on YouTube, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, don't make me call Portia. Anyways, and I'm Team Kenya. I'm Team Kenya, but I still think that was.
What Portia gonna do? Bring a whisk?
She gonna bring some bing. No, she gonna bring some shit crepes.
Some baking soda, some stuff, rising.
Yeah, she gonna bring some
You have
macaroni.
nothing to bring to the table.
Yeah, Portia ain't hitting on shit. Anyway,
She
okay.
not hitting on shit. She need to go see about her daddy and let this man go with his baby mama.
Yeah, Tiny
What
says
should she
that's
do?
why you get the hell out of there when you find the babies on them. To me, I'm sorry, there's nothing more motherfucking
Absolutely.
unhinged than staying with the person who has a child in the belly. I promise you, when I was single, I would be like, do you have any kids? Do you have any kids whose paternity is questionable? Do you have any babies on the way?
On the way, you gotta
I
ask.
asked, do you have children on the way? That's important, especially as a black woman.
Yes.
And my husband, he was like, "You had to ask all that." Yes.
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 And they still lie, y'all.
They still lie.
They might lie, but at least
Okay.
I could be like, bitch, I motherfucking asked you, you a liar. It ain't no, you
They
didn't
still
ask. You
lie.
didn't ask. What you mean? You should have asked me that. Like, nah, don't do that shit. Don't do that. You should have asked me shit.
Yeah,
I had a med tech that I was talking to, and we're gonna use talking very loosely. I was having fun with, right? I asked all the questions. About 6 months into it, oh my baby should be here any minute. What baby? Oh well, I
Ooh,
really didn't
6 months.
think it was mine. So I finally got a paternity test out of her, and so the baby gonna be here. What?
Now,
I
did you
met a
ask
guy.
if there was any paternity in question? You
Yes,
didn't. They
yes.
still didn't say that's what.
They lie. They will lie. They will
Yeah,
lie.
that's
I met a
It's like
guy
you.
on one of those trips to DR for Memorial Day. We hung out, he flew me out, everything.
flew out.
I get home. I'm on my way to work one Monday morning. We're on the phone, and he's like, "Oh, I have to tell you something." I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "My baby is due on Wednesday." In 2 days.
They
Mm.
crazy, y'all.
Days.
That's
So
crazy.
Have
yes,
fun.
you have to ask.
Have fun,
You
y'all.
do
Just
have to.
don't get pregnant. Don't get pregnant unless you're trying to. Because
Yeah.
they out here, they Ians are out here.
Vultures. Wanderlust says, I'm late here, but I want to know what's happening with Ian and Portia's embryo babies. Did y'all talk about that already? So, as far as we know, as of episode 4, Portia they ain't said nothing about Portia being pregnant. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming that she clearly must not have had the embryos implanted, so them embryos is on ice. Okay. That's as far as we know.
What should she do with the embryos, y'all?
Well, I
If
mean,
her and Ian break up, what should she do with those embryos?
You destroy them, or you can send them to science.
damn, but I mean, why is it any different if she had like a sperm donor?
Well, she never said. It's not like her ovaries are gone. She just froze her eggs when she was younger. They didn't mention anything about her current fertility.
Well, I think she should at least wait until she got some new embryos before she destroyed it. Like, don't put all your eggs in a new embryo basket. Like, get some new ones.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I guess you can keep them.
Yeah, keep them until you got.
I guess wait to see what kind of father he's going to be to Camille's baby.
No, I would just say get you some new embryos, and then once you got your baby.
Well, in order to have embryos, you need sperm, so she got to get the sperm.
She got to get a new one, but I'm saying so. Like, don't get rid of what you got. You got a bird in hand. So stick with the bird in hand, and you get you some more birds and more hands, and then if that shit work out, cool, boom, bye.
So she should be the embryo collector.
She should, yeah. That's crazy, I know, but shit.
I think she should.
I'm not Republican, so I don't have a problem with that.
I think she should start fresh and go because it's just too much. I feel like it's so unnecessary to burden your life with all this excess drama when it's like.
Well, we don't know. He might end up with Portia. Okay, so let's move on real quick. So, long story long, Camille's 8 months pregnant, and she still ain't with Ian. Okay, so we have Quinn, who is head over heels with Seth, who's acting like he's head over heels with her. And then the big plot twist is after he confesses her love for her, he gets a phone call in the middle of the night, and it's a bitch on the phone, and he's talking about, I love you, and I'm here with
Sabrina.
Okay, so now if you know the answer, don't say nothing. Is it possible that Sabrina is like a goddaughter or like
get off of this live?
Erica, are you picking up what I'm putting down? What you think?
Yeah, I do. When I heard it, I was just like, that has to be his kid. I don't think that it would be another woman. I don't. So
okay,
I think it's his child.
So why would his child be calling him in the middle of the night?
It might be
West
Coast time. Maybe she's in California and it's 9 o'clock in California. It's 10 o'clock.
Exactly.
He's already been put on blast for having a harem. He rolls with a creepy dude that hits on pregnant women.
That's why it's too easy. Well, that's true. But that's why it's too easy. It's too easy. I feel like it's going to be a fake out. I don't know. Ashley, you think it's a fake out or you think it's a girl?
It gotta be. I feel like in order for the story to have some type of real twist to it, I doubt that he has a whole girl that he's been with, he's in love with, and all of that, and he's gonna answer the phone where he knows Quinn can hear him. Like that would be too much in her face. I don't think he would do that in her face like that.
On the same show, we are now stuck with another man who can't just open his mouth. Yes. Now he would be man number 3. We got Ian who couldn't open his mouth and say, "Yeah, I got embryos with my new bitch." Then we got Frederick Douglass who can't say, "Oh yeah, my family ain't gonna show up to the wedding, so I don't want a big wedding." Now we got this fool who got a whole daughter.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
yeah,
not saying it
because
could be,
we're
it could be a
dealing.
goddaughter. It don't have to be his biological daughter. It could be a goddaughter.
Yeah,
It could be a niece. It could be,
we don't think.
I
like I
think
think
that
a lot
black
of
men have a
time is
lot of trauma that keeps them from being able to talk to us black women, and we have to be there for them. Season.
Okay,
damn, you're making it a
Patricia.
black man thing. Okay, Juju says he called her babe. I think that you can call people call, you know, like kids babe, honey, you know, sweetie, whatever. I don't know. I mean,
I don't call my kids
I'm starting
babe.
to move over to is a side chick.
It's a
You
side
do
I
know.
think,
It's just
I'm gonna say
lady.
50-50. I'm not saying it's 100-0. I'm saying it's 50-50. I think it could be like, oh, plot twist, it's actually his goddaughter.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna watch episode 5. I'm watching it tonight because
I'm
Yeah,
watching
I
it
know.
when we get off here. I'm watching episode 5. Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all can text me and tell me what happened because I'm not gonna watch it until an hour before we get on.
season
Not an hour before.
See, the difference between me and season is, even though we're sisters, I do not like spoilers. Like, don't even hint
You,
at a spoiler.
Season, and Ashley.
And
I'm gonna get you. I'm telling you, Reese.
Right,
by the
no,
end of
right.
Please watch
right,
episode 5. S. Murphy done already told us keep watching. Okay.
I know S. Murphy is low key dropping hints, but I'm ignoring it. Okay, I'm ignoring it because I want to be surprised. So anywho, so that's the plot twist. So we don't know if Quinn will get her motherfucking happy ending. Maybe her real husband, because remember it was last time her real husband was the guy she was dating, like the college love, and then she dumbass
They
didn't
are
find
such a
herself.
beautiful couple.
Yeah, I think they're great together. Anywho, blah blah blah. So maybe he'll come back. I don't know, but okay. So we already talked about Angie and Frederick. So we don't have anything more to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that just leaves Ty and Ava. So fast forward, it's been 8 months. Ty and Ava are going strong, and you know, two boss bitches. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it kind of comes to a little bit of a head where Ty asked Ava for her input on a proposal that she's putting together on her new app, and she does not take the constructive criticism well at all. Now, let's see how sexist y'all are. Do y'all think that Ava was being unsupportive and critical of Ty the way that you think that Michael was being unsupportive and critical of Angie?
No.
Mm-mm. No, she was giving honest feedback.
She was.
Yeah. Because she asked for it as well, too.
She did.
Not only did she ask for it, but Ava's on the other end. She's on the receiving end of these pitches.
Right,
and she's like, if they have you in the room, they already know you're successful. They want to hear about your new idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I mean, it was like she couched it. This is the way that we're told, and supervisor, managerial, we all know this type of positions. Like before you give something, you talk about the upside of the thing before you immediately go into these are the areas of improvement. So she did do that, and it was like she was talking to her colleague as well too. You're talking about where Frederick Douglass was coming from a whole, you need to comport yourself. This is the way Black people need to be viewed type of lens. Like, baby, we know you were married to a Black woman and you left her for a white lady. Like, we get it, Fred. Like,
what? Did that really happen?
Yeah, Frederick Douglass.
Yes, ma'am.
What? I missed that part.
Wait. Are we talking about the real Frederick? Or are we talking about this Frederick?
We're talking about the real Frederick. We're not talking about Mike.
His first Black wife taught him how to read and write and everything.
Okay.
He sure
And
did.
then he went on and found him a white bitch.
Okay.
He got real emancipated. Emancipated. Okay. So I'm always side-eyeing whenever people like lift him up. But that's just an Erica Savage thing. But anyway, so I do it. So it was definitely constructive. And Ty, who runs from truth, she goes straight into abandonment. She does not confront. So we definitely do know that about her, given her history. So she immediately became defensive. So there's definitely that emotional immaturity there with Ty.
Okay, I get it. So basically, I mean, I agree with y'all. I do think it was different. I was just setting it up because I was being messy. But at the end of the day, I feel like when you are in the presence of boss bitches, then you gotta fucking recognize like this person always talking about. That doesn't mean to say that you abandon what you know, but you just know how to take things under advisement. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be like, well, fuck you, bitch, you being mean. And then she said, and I know somebody left a comment earlier, I lost it, but she said you can go now. She kicked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is it
She
Eva or
did.
Ava?
Yeah.
Who knows definitively? Is it Eva or Ava?
Let me look. I think
It's Eva.
It's Eva. Okay, so I've been saying Ava the whole time because my daughter's name is Ava, so it's Eva. Okay, so Eva, I thought Eva took it like a champ though. She was like, "Oh, are you serious?"
Yeah,
But she
she
went on ahead
did.
and
I like
she
that.
exited stage left. She was like, "Well, girl, go to hell then." So
She called her basic, y'all. She didn't just give her
She did not call
criticism
her
about
basic.
she
who
said I
called who
thought you
basic?
She
Eva
said
called
Eva
Ty basic.
Eva.
she said that's a basic approach.
Oh, okay.
The way she came at that girl,
Okay.
okay.
You
I
thought it was too
definitely
harsh?
do think I do think it was too harsh. Now, I mean, I personally wouldn't have kicked her out. I wouldn't have taken it as harsh as Ty took it. But I do
Mm-hmm.
think the way she came at her was like, well, you asked for my feedback and I thought you wanted to level up. Like, I thought you wanted to be better than this. And it was
She
like, damn,
did
bitch,
say
I
that.
did
Yes, she
ask you
did.
for that fucking feedback. But you ain't got to come at me
Mm.
like my whole presentation is full of shit and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Chill. Give me tips.
Sensitive.
Nah,
Ooh.
man, fuck Ava. She should have kicked that bitch out.
Nah, I don't want to hear
Nah, bro.
Mm-mm.
She called her
No,
basic. Don't
Sensitive.
do that.
she said
You're
her
not talking.
approach was basic. She didn't say that Ty was basic.
Yeah.
Again, these are they're
Nah.
colleagues as well too, so to speak. Like they're in the
Yeah.
same industry.
Yeah.
So I would absolutely want, because I've received feedback from somebody that I care deeply about, who we both understood the area in which we were working. Now, did it like hurt my ego? It sure did, but I had to check myself while I was hearing to make myself understand this is your ego that's being bruised. But
Yes,
this
Mm-hmm.
is
I
very pertinent
agree.
information that's being given to you. Because, the whites going,
Dwight.
They gone white.
okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
okay.
I'm
So,
not
yeah.
saying that she should not have given her feedback. She was asked for the feedback,
Yeah.
right? So that to me, that tells me Ty wanted to hear what she had to say.
Right.
I do think that Ty took it, like she could have had that moment like, okay, who the fuck you talking to? Checked herself within her mind, tried to look past it and look at it as the feedback she was receiving rather than who was giving
Mm-hmm.
her that feedback. I absolutely think she handled kicking her out and all of that in a very immature way. But I can understand why she got an attitude, because the girl was talking towards the end of her feedback. She was going back and forth with Ty. She was acting like, I thought you wanted to level up on some snotty shit. And it's like, come on, girl.
Well, I
You're
think
still talking
that
to your girl. You're not talking to just some man in a room. I don't know.
I agree. I agree. I mean, it wasn't gentle as like, oh, this is my lover. It was more boss bitch energy. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so, as Murphy says, Ty's an artist and she's sensitive about her shit. So look, okay,
Talk about it.
yeah, right. Like, okay, so my husband and we met at work and he said, I want you to upgrade me like Michelle did Barack. You know what I'm saying? So I was his mentor at work before we ever became romantically involved. And to this day, when we talk about our careers and he's saying stuff, I can give a little bit of Eva energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I can be a little on your ass a little bit, not in a nasty way, but in a like, okay, well, what did you do? Okay, well, what happened? And what did you say? Did you say this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But he understands that we're on the same team, and he understands
Yeah.
that I know what I'm talking about. And so maybe
Right.
if there was a part of him, I'm gonna be like, bitch. He never he still in that moment would be like, all right, I gotta, maybe I
Yeah.
didn't maybe I didn't level up at that moment, but now that she's brought this to my attention, next time I'm gonna bring that boss energy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
Mhm.
that's part of a relationship. You have to be able to understand who's on your side and who's on your team, even if the delivery isn't as gentle as you would like it. Are they trying to help you, like Eva said? Are they trying to help you level up? Or are they trying to tear you down?
That's ego
I think it was
checking.
very
And that's what
Ty
I'm
of
talking
her.
about. That's ego checking. That is absolute ego checking. And because Ty does not like conflict is literally the distance between 2 points. And because
Mm.
it doesn't matter for Ty if that conflict is here or if it's here, homegirl is leaving. Like she
Yeah, that's
does
true.
not, yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't do conflict, and which is
Cut and
always
run.
wild to me when you just cut and run. And it's just
Yeah.
like conflict is literally when we get up in the morning, like it is always around us. So to me, I
Mm.
thought that this was a really, really good way for somebody that she was falling for it really to be illuminated how Ty really does run from the smell, the aroma of conflict, and how it's played out in her career, in her love life. Like Eva was saying, like being celibate, that's like a behavior change when there are many other changes that need to be made for her
Mm-hmm.
own self. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think that conflict was like a real illumination, but it was also a reconciliation of, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you do need to go talk to your family, even if they turn you away, but you just don't run from people. You handle your conflict.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like it just shows that Ty hasn't her getting into it with her in episode 4, like midpoint episode 4, and then her getting into it midpoint like episode 3 as well.
Mm-hmm.
If this has been 8 months difference in time frame, this shows me that nothing has happened with your growth, because
Yeah.
if it's clear that this is still trauma based for her. Like she ain't
Mm-hmm.
talked to her parents in 15 years because she's running, because she's a lesbian who doesn't want to deal with the criticism of her family and they're homophobic, whatever that is that they got going on. That's really what I saw out of this. Like screw the small details of it. It shows me that Ty has not gone to a therapist and healed any parts of her throughout this, and they've just been using sex. That's what
Yeah.
I see.
I think that she is not completely owning your shit, because owning your shit doesn't just mean cutting everybody out. It means that you can be right here and I'm still
Mm-hmm.
here the same. I'm showing up the same way, regardless of who's in the room, regardless of what anybody feels, regardless of what you think, whatever. That's truly standing
Mm-hmm.
on business. If you could only stand on business in with other people's absence, then you're not really standing on business. You're not really owning your shit. You don't really know who the fuck you are. So I want
Mm-hmm.
that for Ty, because it's just like surface level, it's just like temporary. And that's why she doesn't, any little thing just throws her off to the point to where
Mm-hmm.
she's kicking off somebody she's been dating for 8 months who's a fucking expert and knows what the hell they're talking about because she's sensitive. But long story short, she does eventually show up hat in hand to apologize to Eva. They confess their love for each other, and then that's the end of it with that. So we've covered everybody. We have 2 measly little episodes. I'm so devastated. It's only 2 episodes, and I think most of us will watch this afterwards. What? Okay. I want to ask 2 questions of each of you. I'm going to ask you, what are your predictions and what would you like to have happen? So I'm going to start with Erica. What are your predictions and what would you like to have happen? And I want to see the same thing in the comments.
That Black History Month be better than this. No, my predictions will be that we might see another wedding with Ty
Oh,
and Eva.
okay.
I'm just
Okay.
predicting that. I mean, since we ran for it 5 months, because
Yeah.
I think Camille was like 12
She
weeks,
was
and
12
so
weeks,
she's eight
right?
months.
Yeah.
So we
Uh-huh.
ran for it. Ooh, y'all, child, about to kick my thing down. So I think that we might see another wedding. And um, let me see. What's my other prediction? You said two
And then what
predictions.
would you like to have happen? I said
What
prediction
would
and
I
what would you
like?
like to have happen?
I would like for us to have a fourth season, but if it's the
Oh,
finale,
I
yeah,
see,
I'm
honey.
sad. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
okay.
no, yeah, I think we might see two weddings. So that's my
Mm-hmm.
prediction.
So two. Okay, so Angie and Mike, and then Ty and Eva.
Yeah,
That's your prediction. Okay.
yeah.
Um, Ashley.
Let's see. I think Ian and Camille gonna end up with each other. That's a prediction I
That's your
have.
prediction, okay?
Yeah, I think Portia's gonna get it together, give back her pick me keys, and
Hang up her pick
and
me jersey.
yes, and we're gonna see them together. Something is making me feel like Angie is not gonna go down that aisle with him. I don't know if it's gonna be
Mm.
postponed and they just have a longer engagement, but it's just not giving. I did not even consider Ty and Eva getting married. I like that idea. That really would make a lot of sense. And I feel like we're gonna see her parents. I feel like we're gonna meet Ty's parents and she's gonna wrap that up.
Oh,
And then
okay.
that'll lead
Interesting.
us into the wedding. I
Okay.
think like she could propose and that's going to trigger her to contact her parents and all that. So yes, I can see that. Um, what I want to happen, I want Ian to go somewhere into the abyss and everybody just keeps his money.
Oh
I'm so
no.
disappointed that he
Yeah.
has. I'm just, I just was not feeling how he lacked the accountability and was gaslighting her. It just gave me that feeling like this is you for a while. You're not just gonna all of a sudden turn into this perfect baby daddy for her. I don't see that right now. So
Okay. So
um
you would like to leave the Camille's baby fatherless, is what you're trying to say?
God damn, you on my head tonight,
And the
Reese.
embryos, you
Okay.
want the embryos and the baby to be
I just
fatherless.
hope, I don't want to say get rid of the embryos, but
Not the embryo.
you really gonna do that, girl, with him?
Yeah.
Why is with him a determining factor?
It's just I just don't think Ian's gonna be this good father like he should be. I don't think he's
I
gonna be
think
this
he'll be a
good
good
person with
father.
her.
He's
I
just not
don't
a
know,
good
man.
father.
I was very disappointed in the character of these last two episodes. I was very disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Season prediction and what would you want to happen in either order?
Um, I predict what's that girl named Camille? She's gonna have a healthy baby. I think her friends are gonna be there.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
Ian isn't.
You think Ian's gonna miss the birth of the baby?
I do. I don't. I think that
that's
she's
terrible.
gonna be surrounded by her friends.
Okay.
But I do think her and Ian are gonna get back together. I think that Portia has just been. Portia has just been like a fly in
Little
your
gnat.
ear. Like
Yeah.
she's just there to irritate everyone. But I don't think they'll wait until the last two episodes to make things pop with her. Like I don't see that happening. Like
Okay.
so I think Portia's gonna go away. I think Ian's gonna miss the birth of the baby and then come back and be like, I'm so sorry, but I'm here for you too. And then they're gonna just go be off and live their stupid little life. And then
Stupid little life.
I think Angie's show is gonna be a success.
Oh yes.
I think Frederick, Mr. Douglas, I think he's a hater, so I don't really care what happens with that. I don't really care what happens. I'm just not impressed by this man at all. I'm not impressed by his money. He has shit communication skills, and when he does open his mouth, he's very clear when it's time to criticize. So I'm not interested in him at all.
Damn.
I think Quinn is gonna be successful, but I think Seth has somebody else.
Yeah.
But I think she's gonna be a successful whatever. What's she doing?
Designer. She's a designer.
Designer stylist. I think she's gonna continue to be successful with that. But who else is left? Oh, Ty and Eva. I don't know. I don't know. I think they might tie up the loose end of her with her parents, but I'm not really interested in that story.
Yeah.
I'm just not interested. I don't know.
I guess I'll close it out. So what I predict, ooh, this is hard because part of me predicts that Ian and Camille are not going to end up together. But I feel
Mhm.
like it's more predictable that they would end up together, which is why I'm predicting that they won't end up together. I think that it's going to be the typical, stereotypical Black woman. I'm
Mhm.
a Black woman, and all I need is my girlfriends to live a fucking happy life.
Scratching and surviving, baby.
Scratching and surviving. I got my homegirls with me, my
God.
girlfriends. I feel like it's gonna be a struggle. Like, who needs a man when you got your Black
Mhm.
girlfriends with you? So I feel like I'm predicting that. What I would actually like for Portia to get her little dumbass pick me heartbroken and for them to get back together. I would like for that to happen. But I predict the Black woman, I'm my friends and I got my girlfriends with me. Thank you for being a friend, Golden Girl ship. So that's my prediction when it comes to Camille and Ian. Um, Ty and Eva, I don't think it's gonna be anything grand with them. I don't. I
Yeah.
think it'll just be like they're still dating, whatever situation may be. I don't predict anything big with them. With Quinn, I think Quinn is gonna end up single. I don't think she's gonna end up with Seth because I don't know if Seth is with a girl on the phone, but I just feel like I wouldn't
He
be
talking to
surprised.
Sabrina.
Sabrina, yeah. I don't know if she's like a girlfriend or a part of his harem,
Mhm.
but I just feel like Quinn probably gonna end up by herself. I would like her to end up with Seth though if he's not a player. And then Angie and Mike, I think they'll get married, and I think I would like for them to get married. So that's it. That's everybody. So we'll see
Okay.
how wrong either of us are. I feel like we all had a variety of predictions. Okay, so let me just recap. Eva and Ty, we have a marriage. We have nothing big is gonna happen. We have a parental reunion, right? So that's the range, right? Okay.
Mhm.
So Angie and Mike, we have a get married and we have a not get married, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So Camille and Ian, we have in terms of predictions, we have a
Mhm.
end up together and not end up together, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then for Quinn, we have a end up. Do we have an end up with Seth, or are all of us thinking she's not going to end up
I
with Seth
think I think she's gonna walk away with a brand new career.
with the
I think
new
that's the
career?
path. Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's the path they're gonna put her on because her story arc has always been her trying to find a man, her trying to figure out her sexuality at one point. Her thing has always been a lover, and
mm,
now she's in this last season really, really going after her career and into something like styling that she's never even thought was possible for
yes, the
herself.
only thing is
So I
popping
think
for
that's
her.
gonna be her ending. Like I'm cool with being single because I have this massive career that I've built. So yeah.
Okay, so does anybody predict that Quinn is going to end up coupled? Prediction, not like, but okay. So you believe she's going to end up coupled, Erica, with Seth or with some TBD person?
TBD.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
Okay, so
That's been her lifelong dream. So
Yeah.
okay, I know I would love that for her because she's been the hopeless romantic the whole time. So
mhm.
we'll see, guys. But we have covered every basis of somebody's gonna be right, somebody's gonna be wrong, or someone's gonna be
I'm
right-ish,
right.
wrongish. So I'm excited. I'm gonna see if I can watch this tonight. Let's see if Boss Baby
Yeah.
allows me to do
Yeah.
this. Um,
Yeah.
but it has been some fun. So we'll talk about whether we can do Monday next week or whatever day works for all of us next week. But it's been fun, y'all. The comments, everybody, you guys have
Mhm.
been so amazing. I've
Yeah.
had fun. The thing about it, it's not just that this season is only 6 episodes, but like this came about with the Trump madness. And so to be able to get on here for an hour and a half once a week and to be able to just escape the world and create our own world of people who are not actually having a baby, not actually
Yeah.
in relationships, planning a wedding. Like these are completely
Yeah.
fictional things. And to be able to escape from that has been so much fun. And I wish we had
Hmm.
more time. And so maybe we'll find something else to recap and have fun with. But
Yeah.
ladies,
Yeah,
I
y'all send us
appreciate.
some suggestions. I mean, we have almost
Yeah.
Yes.
700 comments in the chat. Send us suggestions on things that y'all think we should cover, and we'll watch it and we can talk about it. We can
Hmm.
I
continue to
know.
create our world of just Black girl beautifulness.
I
Yeah.
know. I know,
I have
right?
fun with this. I
It's
want
been
a
so
show
fun.
like Queen Sugar. I want another one like Queen Sugar.
Queen Sugar and Greenleaf.
They gave us
I
life.
need some green leaf. Yeah.
That
Chef
gave
kiss.
us
Queen
life.
Sugar was okay. I like.
Oh, Reasonable Doubt. Somebody said Dawn said Reasonable Doubt
Oh
when it comes back.
yeah.
Okay, so I have to catch up on
Oh,
Reasonable Doubt.
Oh, who
they
said
did
Is it
that?
coming?
start from like
Who
season
said
one. I
that?
love
Don?
Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah. Yes, 1,000%. You got me because
Okay.
I
God
love it.
damn, that
I've
man
heard
on
the
there.
things about Reasonable Doubt.
Ooh,
Maybe we
yes,
can
it's
start back with
good.
season one and just like kind of like catch up
Okay, so
to
like do a
the
season
season that just
recap.
passed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
because I
we'll
think
figure out a
they just
schedule.
finished the
Yeah.
second season, so it's only 2
Oh,
seasons.
it's only 2 seasons. Okay. So
Two
we'll figure that
Wait a
out.
minute. No, is it 2 or 3?
Yeah, it's only 2 seasons.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll figure it out,
Okay.
and we'll come
Yeah.
up with the show schedule because this is so much fun, and I think we need some
Yeah.
joy and we need some escapism. And I'm kind of over. I'm not on my high horse, but I'm just a little over reality TV. So
Yeah.
I'm here for the fictional stuff. So Erica, tell folks how to follow you on the crazy chance that they're not already following you. Okay.
I mean, come on. Next Friday, the 14th, Love Day, I'm going to be dropping 2 wonderful things. I have a film coming out and I have an album coming out to complement my book. So I need for y'all to be following me at thereframebrain.com at one Erica Savage because there is only one Erica Savage, period.
Period.
Go to evolvesavvy.com to get on my wait list. But do that.
You said you
Yes.
got a film and an album dropping?
I know.
Yeah.
Your
Next
girl
Friday
is
on Valentine's Day.
multifaceted. And then
Yep.
tell
Yeah.
people about Evolve Savvy because you have a class, like tell people about it again.
Oh, yeah. So very quickly. So I started this conversation. Now we've heard more people recently. Reese, your Governor Westmore, your friend, Governor Westmore, was talking about how chaos really cultivates courage. But I've been talking about this for a couple of weeks, how chaos provokes curiosity, creativity, and cultivation. So in this class, because I am a person who was under the care of 9 polytrauma doctors after I was hit twice by an 18-wheel truck. I've talked about that. The 4-year anniversary is coming up on that. So I understand intimately what it is to have chaos in your body and how to actually redeem oneself and how to actually make your brain, body, and breath talk to one another. So now that we collectively find ourselves under a regime where they're intentionally throwing out chaos, I want to show you modalities, techniques, tools. I want to walk you through how we can actually use this time of chaos and what it provokes, the curiosity, the creativity, and the cultivation. So that's what the masterclass is going to be on. It kicks off Sunday on the 16th of February. If that still doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you, sign up at evolvesavvy.com anyway and be like, yo, E, I need for us to talk a little bit, give me a little more clarity.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going to be doing, is guiding you around that, because I am primed for the moment that we find ourselves in. So go to evolvesavvy.com and get on the wait list for that.
Yes, I put the link in the chat. So in case you just savvy, SAVVY, you know what I'm saying? We know how to spell around these parts, okay? And we love that Erica gives us tools. It's not just platitudes, honey. It's actual tools that we can incorporate. And I incorporate a lot of Erica's tools. I can incorporate more because I'm a little, stubborn. But I promise you, Erica and I had a conversation this year that changed my whole outlook. Because I, as a Libra, I'm all about balance. And I realized that balance does not leave room for me to receive without feeling an obligation. And so, yes, and we had tea earlier last year, and now it's like 2024. And she introduced a concept called harmony. And I was like, oh my God, I should be striving for harmony, not balance, because harmony isn't about tit for tat. It isn't about being even. It's about being able to embrace and receive and give as well, but not give out of a sense of guilt, obligation, and not guilt and obligation, but you know what I'm saying? It's a way to be able to sit in receiving goodness in a way that I had not been able to do before. So y'all really, and the fact that you can join Evolve Savvy and this masterclass for free $99 with compliments if you want to bless her the way she's blessing you. I'm telling y'all, you gotta take advantage because
Yeah.
a lot of people want to charge $4.99, $5.99, $9.99, and they want. But Erica is giving us her very, very invaluable tools, and then when she blow up, and she already up. I'm not saying she ain't blown up yet, but I'm saying like when Oprah and y'all let everybody looking for Erica.
I'm trying to tell you.
Remember where you saw her. Okay, you know what I'm saying? As Murphy says, I strive for harmony. I got that from the Blessed and Bossed Up podcast. Okay, good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Ashley, let me go ahead and put your link in the chat. Autographed by Ash. Yes, honey. Tell folks how to follow you.
You can find me on Instagram at Autographed by Ash. And also the website is, thank you, Reese, autographedbyash.com. If you guys have some documents you need notarized, if you need help with editing some documents as well, I got you guys. I know when school starts or when you're going back to school, there may be some guardianship letters, anything that you need notarized, I can absolutely help you with that. So just, if you're not sure, you can always reach out to me on the website or on Instagram. And I can give you a consultation. We can talk about it. So yeah.
Boom. Hello. Period. Okay, Caesar, how can folks follow you?
On Instagram at Lil C.
Period. Okay.
Period.
Yes, y'all. It's been so fun. We will catch up with y'all next week. And we'll see who's right. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. I'm just I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Because these are the last 2 episodes, right? Our next one is gonna be
So we
only gonna have one more. Okay. How to Die Alone. Yes, that is a good show too.
I watched
Reasonable
it.
Doubt is I'd rather do.
Canceled it. They canceled How to Die Alone. Yeah, so it won't be
Wait,
another
did you
season.
guys watch White Lotus?
Yes.
Okay, so should we do White Lotus? Should we recap White Lotus? I know it's a white show, but that doesn't mean we can't do it.
We can support.
We can talk shit about a white show.
Homegirl who was on Issa Rae's show, who was
Natasha Rothwell. She's on the
She's the writer for White Lotus.
Okay. And she's on the first 2 seasons. Okay, that makes me feel better. I'm down for it. I would rather do Reasonable Doubt though, because there is a plot twist in season 2 that if we was recapping it, I'm not gonna say what it is.
How long is that show? Is that an hour?
It's about 40 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything.
Here's the thing: Reasonable Doubt season 3, is it coming out within the next 2 weeks?
No. Let's see. No.
Okay. So White Lotus is up next. Okay, so we'll do White Lotus. We'll do White Lotus, Black girl style.
Okay.
And then we'll do that. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see y'all Monday or some other day next week. Bye, y'all.